What is up to a Patriot Ranch family? Welcome back to the ranch. We have been on a little bit of a knife kick lately, and we've got two brands for you here today that I think you guys are going to absolutely love. We're going to be taking a look at Toor knives and Skallywag Tactical, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so the first knife we have up here is the Toor Valor in Bomber Black. This is actually one of my favorite knives. I should have saved my favorite for last, but this is absolutely one of my favorite knives I have in the collection right now. It's just under 11 inches in overall length. You can see it's kind of a big boy there. Obviously a fixed blade knife. The blade on it itself is made of CPM crewware. The other versions of this do have a different CPM version, but this is CPM crewware. It's got the G10 grips on it. Overall, this is such a fantastic knife. It's a little, I believe it's just under 10 ounces in total weight. So not too heavy, but not light. Like you feel like you have something good gripping in the back of your hand here. Give you a nice little close-up look at this bad boy here. This is called Bomber Black, as I was saying. It's an absolutely beautiful knife by Toor. I mean, it's phenomenal. This is now going to be the knife that I keep on my kit. It comes along with this nice little sheath here. And then it also has a little bit of a screw hole up here, so you can attach it to anything that you want. These Toor knives are just absolutely extremely well built. When you pick these things up in your hands, you definitely know that you have a quality knife right here. This one comes in at right around $350. Occasionally they have sales on their website. You can pick it up for a little bit less, but for $350, this is an absolutely fantastic knife. This is the Toor Valor in Bomber Black. All right, so next up we have another Toor knife, and it is the Karsumba in Phantom Gray. These are really creeping up on me. I had another one of these knives from a different brand that I've really started to enjoy. This thing, though, takes it to a whole new level. You'll see the coloring here. I love that gray color. That is sick. It uses CPM M4 steel. The grips are, again, G10 grips on here. Overall length is just over 6.5 inches, like 6.6, and the blade is 2.5 inches. You've got your nice little grip hole on here, and this thing is a perfect fighting knife. It comes in just at about 5.5 ounces, which is very nice and lightweight. This is definitely something that if you wanted to conceal carry it, you absolutely could. It'll fit in your pocket with that nice 2.5 inch blade. But it could also go on your kit or in your glove box or anything like that. This is a nice grip it and rip it style blade. This thing comes in at a little over $200. But once again, the quality of these Toor knives is almost unbeatable. It's up there in the upper echelon of knife manufacturers right now in the United States. So this again is the Karsumba R, and this is in Phantom Gray. give you guys just another look at this because it is a beautiful knife. And just like the other one, it does come with a sheath as well. So you can see if you had this, you could stick this right in your pocket. No big deal at all. All right, guys, and the last knife we have up for you is the biggest one of the bunch. You'll see this is a monster, even in its sheath here. The sheath is kind of cool because it has this little locking mechanism here. So when that's engaged, you can't pull the knife out, and then you just have to push up and it flips open. But this knife here is the Riptide Spear Point Serrated from Skallywag Tactical. This bad boy comes in at an overall length of 12 inches. The blade length itself is just under 6.5 inches. And it uses G10 grips and D2 steel. So they do have two versions of this knife. As I was saying there in the beginning, this is the serrated version. Obviously, you can see that has the serrations at the bottom of the blade there. And then they also make a clean version without the serrations in it. It is a spear point knife, as you can see there. It is pretty hefty. I think this thing comes in right at like 11 ounces. So it's a nice hefty knife. This is great to keep in your go bag, in your camping equipment bag, because it is a very substantial knife here. You could do a lot with this because of the serrations, because of its size. Definitely a multitude of uses here. I've slowly become a big fan of Skallywag Tactical in the way they make their knives here. This one, if it wasn't as big as it is, would probably go on some of my gear as well. But instead, it goes into my get home bag / my go bag / whatever the fuck you want to call those things these days. But this knife here, very, very, very quality blade. You're looking at a price point right around $300 for this thing from Skallywag Tactical. They also make a ton of other knives, same as Toor does, and all of them super, super quality that I've had in my hands so far. And comes with a sheath with a locking mechanism, which is really cool. If you have any questions about Skallywag Tactical or Toor knives, leave it down below in the comments. We'd be happy to answer anything that you have. You'll also, if you go to our website, you'll see a link to where you can purchase this knife, the Toor knives, any other knives they have. We'd really appreciate you using our link. We do make affiliate earnings when people buy from us, in full transparency. That's how we can keep all of this stuff going, and we can afford to keep bringing products on the channel. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to get notified every single time we post cool shit just like this, ring that notification bell. Until next time, I'm John from 2A Patriot Ranch.